Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today for my friends at Crafters Companion, we have the beautiful Meadow Garden 12 by 12 paper pad. There's 12 designs, you get 3 of each, and together you guys, they make beautiful cards like this one. This is our slider pop-up card, which we made with the cutting die set. And this is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a flip through. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful paper. You're getting 3 of each design. Oops, we're gonna start from the back. All right, so look at this gorgeous field of beautiful, beautiful papers. Absolutely gorgeous. And on the back side, looks like this. All right. This one, gorgeous, and I love the like yellow background, and then they change up the flower colors. Just gorgeous. That's the back. Okay, here's one with pinks, and then the back just equally is beautiful. It's really gorgeous combination. Okay, beautiful, and then the back. And here you can see the shading. It's the same shading. So it's like purples on the top and yellows down here. The white flowers instead of the colored flowers. Beautiful with the lavender background and this gorgeous, gorgeous. And then there's the back with the yellows and the greens. And then look at all those beautiful pinks and yellows and sort of peach colors. Beautiful blues and greens on the background. And I think we're getting close to the end. Okay, lots of yellows and greens on this one. Beautiful yellows. And I think there's one more. Here we go. Gorgeous. And then here is the back. Nope, that's wrong. That's a different one. Okay. Here's the back of this one. And then this one. And then there's the back of that. So as you can see, absolutely stunners, every single one. All right, so let's take a look at this card that Debbie made. So this one could be made with any one of the papers. That's how brilliant the set is. So 5 by 6.5 inch card, which Debbie covered with solid colored cardstock from Window with a View. She used the beautiful purple that's in there. And then she used right here and inside of the little slider, the coordinating cutting dies, okay, which go beautifully with this collection, by the way. All right, and so I'm going to show you how to assemble this. So this is the die cutting set, and this comes with, oops, 3 dies. So this part is the base. This is the slider mechanism. This is the tag that pops out, and this is just the little popper thing that's on the front, okay? So I've die cut all of those just from different colors here. All right, and then I've put extra sticky tape, the 1/4 inch, okay? You could also use like the tear tape or the super strong tape. I'll list both of those down below. We don't recommend that you're using liquid glue because if the glue kind of squishes out onto any other part, it won't work on that mechanism. So the tape is a great way to isolate that adhesive. So the first thing we're going to do is I really like using my little pokey tool when lifting up this tape. There we go. And then what we're going to do is take this, and I should mention on the back of this are step-by-step written directions and also the little pictures that coincide with them. There's also a video for this that is on our Paper Wishes on paperwishes.com. And if you just search this, there'll be a coinciding video there, so that'll take you through it step by step. But it's pretty much what I'm going to show you right here. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to stick the bottom of this to that little sticky spot right here. You just need to make sure it's centered. Okay? You're just putting it like that. Okay, so it's going to stick up at the top a little bit so that it's an obvious little pull tab. All right, now what we're going to do is take off these little strips of tape as well. 3 of these. What I love about this card is that it's very easy to put together and it goes together quickly and it's got a lot of wow to it. Now I should mention that on the die right here are flaps and I've already folded those in. All right, and we're just going to stick this to the card center. Okay, so now this is going to pop up just like that. Wasn't that simple? Okay, just like this. But we need to add this little framey part right there. So we're going to just burnish that a little bit and then just pull that up. And the instructions on the back show you exactly where to put this tape. Okay, and we're putting it just above the little fold line. Oops, sticky, sticky. Right there. Okay, so now, then you can put your little die cut pieces and things right here, okay? And then we're just gonna lift that up. So simple to do, right? Let's just stick right there for a second. And it's so simple to do. We really love how quickly that goes together. So what Debbie did on this one is she took her little violet ink and her little applicator tool and she went around the edges here, around the edges here, and then added a little purple ribbon for the little pull tab right there. And then she used the purple Dazzle collection. Right here we have our little thin line Dazzle stickers that just peel up so easily and so nicely. And she put those all the way around, okay? And what we do is just add a length here, here, and then 2 down the side, and she did that all the way around. Really, really beautiful. So for this part on the inside, she would have just pulled this up, put maybe some glue on this one, and then just stuck that in there. Let that dry before you move this up and down so nothing gets stuck. Okay, so that's a great one to put together. Move this aside. Oh, I should tell you, that's our giveaway card for this episode. So how that works is, you guys, we are trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you hop on over to our YouTube channel, there's a little link down below the video here. And if you make sure you subscribe, like this, give it a thumbs up, this video, and leave a comment. And then in about a week, we're going to come back, we're going to pick one viewer's comment, and we're going to say, congratulations, you have won, and we're going to use your YouTube username. Okay? We're also going to announce it on our community tab page, so if you get a notification about that, make sure your YouTube username matches the YouTube username that is listed in the announcement. Okay? Sometimes we have people get confused and they email me and they say, hey, I won, and I'm like, no, you did not. That's not your username. So you've got to remember that, and definitely participate, you guys. We love giving these away. All right, the next one, you guys, Debbie made a scrapbook page. So this is 12 by 12, of course, and for this she used the same paper pack, I think. Yes, she did. She still used Window with a View, this really nice golden yellow there. All right, and she did a little cutting up of the paper, so let's do some measuring. So then she took her beautiful Crafter's Companion, gorgeous floral Meadow Garden paper, and she cut that background paper down to just about 11.5 inches square, and then glued that down first. All right. Then she took a strip of it, what is like the back side of a paper, and she cut it, let's measure up here, to about just under about 4 3/8 of an inch, and then she matted each long edge with some lavender paper and glued that here just about ½ an inch from the left side of the paper. Okay, Then each one of these, oh, next we'll do the border here, sorry. She took some more of this yellow paper and she cut it to about 3/4 of an inch and then matted it with the lavender paper, glued it across the bottom here about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom. And then the happy here is a die cut from Script Greetings. And that's also out of lavender, glued it there. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4x4 pictures. And she matted those with both lavender and the yellow cardstock, glued them overlapping. Don't be afraid to overlap photos in what we call the dead space of a photo. So there's nothing here, okay? So you can feel free to overlap that. There's nothing in this space, overlap that, and that way you can get more photos or get a more interesting layout. Then she took another strip right here and just glued that on. This is a strip from the back of one of the papers, okay? Same one as this one. And then she glued a length of purple ribbon. It's the glimmer purple ribbon in here. And she just glued that directly here. Right, then she did some cutouts. So she took her tiny scissors and she just found some flowers that she felt comfortable cutting out. She cut these out and then glued them right over the top. Same with these hydrangeas. She cut those out and then glued those. Beautiful job. Really great job, Debbie. Love it. All right, next one we've got, this is another 5 by 6.5 inch card. And Debbie took some paper. She took one of the background paper or the back sides of the papers and she tore that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then she inked the edges with beautiful vintage rose. Such a gorgeous color. So she inked the edges of the torn paper, inked the edges of the card. Okay, now on the card front, she took her card and scored it right down the center at 2.5 inches and made that flap and just folded that back. So that means she had to cut strips of paper, which she inked, and glue one here and glue one here. Okay, so there is like a break between the two. She even inked the edges of that fold. So when that was done, she had her base done. Then she cut these strips right here, and this is just white cardstock. And she cut each one of these, they're 5 inches long, both of those. And we'll measure these are 1.5 inches wide. And she covered that cardstock with just beautiful coordinating paper, went around and added these beautiful pink dazzle, dual dazzle borders. She went along the top here, okay, and then around all the edges, and then she glued them both here, but she glued this one straight across the back, okay, I mean it's just, and then closed this flap, and then glued this strip just to this side, right, so that it opened like that. And then took some adorable little pink flowers and purple flowers. This is a collection I forgot to grab, but I'll list it down below the video. And then she added these great dazzles. These are a sympathy collection that we have, but there's more on here. There's sympathy. There's just like caring sort of sentiments. And this is a really nice collection. And she used the brown brown vinyl ones right there. Added those and put together a really beautiful card. Right. So this last one, this is a tent fold card, right? And for this one, Debbie covered the back of the front of the card with newsprint florals, the red cardstock there. And then she took this sort of yellow paper from the collection that has the yellow centers and the red flowers. Want to really play up on that combination? Glued that, and then took some cutting dies that we have, which are great. These are 8 labels for your greetings cutting dies, and cut one out of red cardstock, one out of white, inked the edges of this top, the white one, red, and then foam taped one over the other, and then added some more of those sympathy greetings here. May you find peace and comfort. And then added, what we love are some red butterfly jewel dazzle stickers, which this would go with so many of the papers in this collection. There's lots of little bits of red throughout. And then added a little red ribbon. This is a red glimmer that is in this collection of red ribbon. Fantastic. And this was really quick and easy to put together. So great job, Debbie. All right, you guys, fantastic, beautiful collection. And look at all these cards that Debbie made. So beautiful. This is our giveaway card. Don't forget, participate in that. The Money Saver is on, oh, got so much stuff here. The Money Saver, you guys, is on the right-hand side of the screen. Don't forget to take a look at that. All the items are listed down below the video if you want to shop this and that. And then we have full color photos as well below the video, and you can click on those and they'll give you the really detailed supply lists. If you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box for the link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.